Hello everyone, and welcome to Disco Elysium. This is a game that I have wanted to play for quite some time, and I've done my best to avoid any spoilers for it, aside from, encountering memes in the wild. And, I look forward to playing this game. I know very, very little about it, except that I have been recommended it multiple times. And, the first thing I want to say is I know how intense the fan base for this game is. I know how much they care for certain decisions and certain things happening the way they would prefer them to happen, but I'm going to play this without looking up anything, looking into anything. I'll simply play it the way I feel like I would play it if I was playing it on my own. Also, it is very loud, so I'm just gonna drop the volumes down a little bit on everything. For whatever reason, my headphones are not registering that I'm lowering volume, so that's just how we'll do it for now. And, please don't leave, any big spoilers in the, comments. Neither, spoilers for me or spoilers for whoever might be watching. I would prefer that not to be the case, and I'll just jump right into it. So, selecting archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sounds like me so far. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done but dumb as a rock. Man. I kinda like Thinker. Create your own. You know what? I'm creating my own. I don't know how this is gonna affect things, but physique, motorics, sense how agile you are. Okay. I would say I'm not very psychically. Man, I need to drop the intellect to 1 after that one. Okay, I'm gonna keep it as good on intellect, and maybe 1 more on motorics, and 1 more on... I want to do some intellectual stuff in here, so let's go with that. Signature skills. Oh boy. Logic. Wield rolling, deduce the world. All your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Drama. Oh... Well, I feel like I gotta go with something in the intellect branch. I do like trivia, so you know what? Let's just go with that. I'm gonna do trivia. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Sounds good.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was bad? The ex something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I don't mind the meat thing, I want to know more.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah? I like to struggle.
Really?
Yeah, let me
You
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, I did this to myself.
Yes, your one disco mother.
Alright then. I don't care, I'm an idiot.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother, help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The
to
stench of
win it.
liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A
And not
fiery
just the
streak
mouth.
penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
So now you know what it is. A caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Yippee, my encyclopedia. Oof. There we are. Looking great. Oh, we can just walk around. I should put on some pants, probably. I'm guessing... Oh, no, I already put them on immediately. I mean, you would, wouldn't you? What's this? Empty cassette case? So someone tore up the tape while the song was playing. Damn. Is your little tape player still on? Rolling empty.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Let's fish them
It
out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Alright, thank you. Let's guess we'll go there. Iron size bottle of Commodore Red. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I need to wash my face. Or take a whole bath. With my pants on? Never mind.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Huh. That's not what I would describe that
Hot
as.
water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Let's touch my own face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it
Where
be?
to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Let's touch my tongue
It's
like a
not.
weirdo.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Honk honk. Nah, I'm wiping the mirror.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I have no idea why it's there, it
Please
just is.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
I'm not gonna stop.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
See, superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. It's supposed to look suggestive. I'm seeing them vaguely sympathetic. It's suggestive as hell.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise. Parentheses
You
lie.
liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Dig deep in your mind to locate the source of the expression, or attempt to stop the expression from happening. There's a pretty good chance for me to do this.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Yeah, let's go.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Oh well. I'm just a happy guy. Happy, flirty guy. What's this? Nothing. Okay. So I have keys. Oh, that's all I got. Okay. Let's step outside then. Is there anything else around here that I want to take a look at? Oh, need some shoes. Oh, I need a shirt. What am I doing, man? I need a shirt. There you go, cowboy. Look. I look absolutely dashing. You know, for the ladies. See? I'm good. Great rainfall. Whoa. Alright. Something on a table. What is it? Money! Yo! I like money. Oh, I can double tap to run. Alright.
Hello, officer.
Sup? Counter says it's March. The year is 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Okay, good news is I already got the expression all prepared.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Am I military personnel?
No.
I'm a businessman.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
God damn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
Cool. I won't.
I was just getting its character.
Okay.
And how did you know?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
That's not gonna work out. That is a 28% chance. Oh, but it's the expression. It's the expression. I gotta do it now. I gotta do it now.
Try the expression.
What?
Come on, Why are you still doing this?
I'm a death store. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Damn.
She puts out her cigarette.
I stand there awkwardly.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
I have some questions. I do have some
Yes.
questions. That one feels like it's pretty obvious. Did you hear anything last night, though?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did you have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco
Oh,
music?
yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raised an eyebrow, waiting for her name to connect with
Oh,
you.
that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Damn.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets
It
hard,
would
doesn't
appear
it?
so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What
A
happened?
slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? The smallest church in St. Sion's.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way? Like a wild beast? Like a Mr.
Yes. It was very cool.
No. Yo.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what
Then
happened?
you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. Me IRL. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Sound like... Do I want to be completely unhinged? Okay, no. Please tell me there wasn't
There
anything
was.
else. Oh, shit.
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, now, where the
You're
heck
in
am
a
I?
hostel, sir.
No, where, though? Like, where?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Okay, how about you tell
Yeah.
me... Is it 51?
It's 51.
What
The
century?
current century.
That's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been, then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
It's so funny.
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
From what I hear about Civilization 7, yeah. Sadly. Okay, you can go.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Damn. Your Siggies are still here. Can I yoink this cigarette and take a puff? No, probably not gonna do that. Okay. What do we got over here? This is a weekend edition of a satirical newspaper, Trom Le Monde. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of French in here, right? Oh no. You can be prepared for a lot of terrible accents then. Oh, it's that guy. I know that guy. I've seen that guy. Well, I know I'm out of character. In character, I'm probably like, what, where, who, why? This is where the lyrics would be. True. And it's a karaoke mic. True. Radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by
Of
the
course,
hangover.
at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing
You
then?
should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I'm thinking I could sing something happy, like from those ostentatious orchestrations.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Alright. Sure. Hey, barman.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
No, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
And what did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those
You're
things.
right. You didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? You see me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Let's look at the bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Oh.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please. Sometimes I
He
talk to
pretends
myself.
not to hear you,
Most of the time, actually.
concentrating on the bird instead.
I'm doing it right now. I'm not gonna ask him, are you the bartender? That's a stupid question to ask to an obvious bartender. I mean, come on. Come on. Wipe menu has been wiped. So it starts with a man's handwriting. Isn't this stealing? That's okay, I'm a cop. Water cooler, a large bubble. Pebble? South Pervinal juicy from some kitchen. Someone is working. I'm not gonna go into the kitchen, probably. Bolted. Well, I can't go in there. Okay, fair enough. Sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Okay, there's a union. Good.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
I just realized I don't have a shirt. I don't have a jacket, but no shirt. Oh no. Hey, what's this? Hey, sorry, I'm gonna run up and see if I can find my shirts. Oh boy. It's gotta be in there somewhere, right? Shirt, 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 shirt. It's not a shirt, it's not a shirt. Oh, I can... Oh, I didn't realize... Right click lets you see
The window
things.
stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's access the
The
damage.
shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should get
Cool
that shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
I should get a shoe, yes. But... Oh, my tie! Oh my god, I didn't
This
even...
fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade.
There you go.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Of course it does, why would it not?
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it
Your
on.
eyes burn with photosensitivity.
Ow.
It's not good.
Alright.
The lights are off.
Well, that's on me then. But I was thinking like, hey, I gotta adjust to the fact that I, you know, need that. There's the shirt. There you go. Now I just need to go outside, close the door, and I can go out through here, yes. And get that other shoe. Whoops, what was that? Smell to see.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like 2 baby crocodiles.
How would they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal up as well because I didn't expect a light bulb to nearly murder me. Oh, what's over here? Summer door closed for the winter. That is how they do it. Oh, look at this man. How's he doing? A man sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a
On
tree.
the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Yoink.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Alright, I'm not gonna wake him up. He needs the rest, clearly. Alright. It's time to talk to
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket
Kim
is tapping his foot
Kitsuragi.
on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Of course.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize He's waiting for your name.
We gotta invent a name.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes.
Damn.
Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Let's be a freak and say, it is not yet time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Whoops. Hold on, I need to quickly check if the recording's still going. Okay, we're good. I'm just slightly paranoid about that recently. What he means is, yeah.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, you know, yeah. No, or completely. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be sure I'm from the police? Can't remember anything. What are we supposed to do again? How can
I
you be
was
sure?
sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I
Alright.
suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean the Rat Squad?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
Okay then.
He nods.
I'm just gonna say let's get going.
To you, officer.
Let's keep bullshitting our way through this, clearly.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever.
Okay, got it. Let's talk to...
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
Word.
Clinging
Hallmarks.
to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Rather... none of these really suit what I would go for, but I guess I'd rather
The
not know much
contemporary
more.
period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Alright, cool. Whoa, what is this? Was that in the kitchen? I guess I somehow see into the kitchen that there's coins over there somewhere. Hey man, Hey, bud.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Wow.
He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The harbinger of ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? Whiskey?
Are you kidding me?
Mailman, help me out. What is gold and orange smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while
An
to
hour
call
just
us.
passed.
It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Alright, we got a number.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Alright then, questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
You can still ask him, are you the bartender? Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything's my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
He opens his little notebook cover. Okay. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I'm a feminist. Because I like to be thorough. Everything has to do something with everything. You're right. This is a amusing one. I just guess I like to be
Good for
thorough.
you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Did you kill him? No.
Oh, People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
A debardeurs.
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
And why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Ah, that'll do it.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I'm not gonna accuse him.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
I might as well ask.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
I'm not gonna ask what's the difference. I mean, there's a pretty massive, obvious
hope it
difference. Come on.
is.
Let's go.
Alright.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
I can ask what money is.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Oh,
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
I understand. I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Well, since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Is this money?
Yes, it is.
That's simplest.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter before him. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides. No, I'm just gonna keep that to
There's a
myself.
shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't have
Officer,
a home.
you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Alright, let's go look at the body.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
As I said, I don't think I have one.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Near? South,
You
maybe?
don't really know, do you?
I want a vague blackened
A
image.
vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Fuck everything, Hobo Cop. Let's try and
You
trace
can
it back.
try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay, first I want to get the body, which is gonna be outside. You turn right and go through a big hole in the fence.
An old matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh my goodness. What is this?
An off-key melody.
Kudos! Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Please don't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna get to this.
Toys, and this one isn't even working properly.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave, and I'm gonna go through the fence first.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Let's reconstruct the movements.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
Car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
I think I got it. Let's, Hey, how you doing,
Yes.
buddy? Nothing yet. Oh?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Let's try get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Let's go over them one by one.
Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Alright, fair enough.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced.
Alright.
6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this,
You're
ain't I?
not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Alright.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Kid's just throwing rocks at the body still while we're doing all this. We could have just told him to stop, but, you know, we didn't.
And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
A heavy one, 200 kilograms.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim was
Even
unconscious.
easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
Light
A
step.
woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Once.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
Have any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
Aw.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not
We should
thoughtfully.
keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. How old do you think
A
these are?
week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How
I
do you
pulled
know?
last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day
Still
before,
going.
the day of
Still
December,
going.
was the last warm day.
Okay.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
Oh, think we have a firm
The
understanding.
lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Well, I've been through all of it with the shoes. Sounds like spoiled leading Colonel Dairy. Hey, buddy. Stop.
Kuno's got this.
Yeah, okay, but
If
don't.
there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
Oh, there
He's
certainly have
almost
been.
exquisite
Many.
in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Over your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy, what
I
now?
mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
Oh my god.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
For the third person, distance yourself. Refer to yourself in the third person. Yeah, let's not go that hard on
The
him.
fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person.
Watch out, Kuno, he's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the head starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help!
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I haven't done anything.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
What is this?
No! Get up, Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
I'm not gonna ask that. He's doing it on his own accord.
Look,
Wow.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
Which is fancy.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
God, kids suck.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Whatever, I have some questions about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click,
Don't
click,
care.
click, click!
So, what do you know about Bob?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Okay, got it.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo
Alright,
phone.
shut up. Do you know how
Probably
he got it
planned.
there?
Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
It's instant
You
happening.
heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Yo, in Night City. What makes you a criminal in Night City? Getting cock.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Yes, it does. It's a fictional city.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno! It's lame!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame!
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Seen anyone suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
I want to throw this kid into a wood chipper.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost,
I'm just gonna
Kuno
leave.
doesn't.
Is that a talking option?
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
What is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Very low odds there.
The smell is
Close, though.
repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeah, I'm just gonna vomit.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Think
If
ammonia
you
would
can
help?
handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
I need that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay, where do you
There
get
is
it?
Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for the episode here. I am definitely enjoying this a lot, and next episode, I guess we'll try and get that body down. For now, I'll see you next time.